Well, hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? This is the S. Anthony Thomas. This is the S. Anthony Says podcast. How are you doing? How are you doing? Episode number 389. How are you doing, you bastards? I'm back. Yep, I'm back. I'm officially back, my friends. Thank you for the love, my friends. Thank you for the love. But I want to talk about something, a few things actually. And I had an interesting day yesterday. My grandnephew and nephew came over. Unfortunately, my nephew's from one of the hot spots. So I, of course, the moment he walked in the door, sprayed him down with a hose. I'm just kidding. I did not spray my nephew and grandnephew down with a hose. I got one of my neighbors to do that while he was outside before he got into the house. I'm not kidding. My neighbors will do whatever I ask them to. Okay, I did not ask them to do that. But they did wear masks in the house, okay? Because we had some other people over, a couple of the people, they're healthy, but they're a little older, so we got to make sure everybody's cool and everybody's taken care of. And you know what they did? You know what my nephew and grandnephew did? They put the damn masks on. Why? Because my grandnephew was a smart man. My grandnephew's a kid. My grandnephew is a smart kid. My nephew was a smart man. And they care about other people. Was it an inconvenience for them? Yup. Because they're the only two people walking around with masks in the house, because everybody else had already been in and out of the house a million times. They're from they were cool. They're all good. But they didn't. Why? Because they care about people other than themselves. Unfortunately, when you look on the internet and when you look on the news, you see other people who do not care about other people other than themselves. Cover your face, you bastards, right? Where I am, it's okay. It's getting a little bit better. It's getting better. You still got to mask up, but it's getting better. But you turn on the news and you see a bunch of people, everybody's in the pool, jumping up and down 1.5 inches away from each other, probably licking each other's nose when the camera's off. There's nothing going to happen to me. I feel great. It's all a hoax. They keep saying that dumb crap, but come on now. How many times do you got to see on the internet somebody day one going, man, this is all a bunch of crap. Me and my friends, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to jump up and down. We're going to purposely cough in the air and then suck the cough juice back in. Sucked it back in. Hey, man, you cough. Okay, dude. I'm going to suck in your cough juice. I sucked it in. Look, I feel fine. You guys are a bunch of phonies with your people getting sick. I know a couple million people got sick and 120,000 plus people died, but that's them. That ain't me. I'm young. I'm healthy and I like to party. 2 weeks later. I would just like to say to everybody that's watching, I was wrong. I feel bad. I got body aches. I'm having hard drop time. Remember all that crap I was saying about I'm all right, and I went out with my friends and sucked in their cough juice. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, God. Oh, by the way, in addition to this, 15 members of my family also got it. How you guys doing? We be doing better if your dumb ass didn't go out there and suck down that cough juice. Shut up, Grandpa. Okay, now I'm not trying to make light of it, but we've seen that enough times. We've seen a bunch of dumbasses go out there saying that nothing's going to happen to them, and then something happens to them, or if it doesn't happen to them, it happens to someone that they care about or someone that they love, and then they feel remorseful and they say, I should have listened. Yes, you should have listened, you dumb bastard. Do you know how many things we actually do, not just because we want to do them, but because we want to take care of somebody else, so we're going to make sure somebody else is cool, right? Think about it. What the hell do you think you drive close to the speed limit for, right? If you had your way, you drive 90 miles an hour and you wouldn't even use your brakes, but you do use your brakes. You do, for the most part, obey traffic laws. Why are they there? Because they keep us from driving into each other, right? If you are not an alcoholic, you're a regular person who drinks alcohol, and I'm a person that doesn't drink alcohol, I used to have a couple sips every once in a while, but whenever I drove, I never drank alcohol. Never. Not once. Not because of me. Well, actually, it is because of me. It's this new thing called self-preservation, but mostly because I didn't want to drive in anybody else. I've never actually been drunk, but if I was inclined to get drunk, I would not get drunk if I was driving because I don't want to roll over anybody. We have to take care of each other. We have to do it. I know it's difficult. Nobody wants to put a mask on their face. I walked outside the other day. I was going into CVS to pick up some prescriptions for somebody else. I got out of the car, right? And this was my first time out of the house in a few weeks. So, I hadn't been wearing a mask. So I got out of the car. I have masks in the car. I got out of the car and I started walking towards the CVS, and everybody else in the parking lot had a mask on, and they looked at me, and I'm like, what the hell are these people looking at me? I know I'm looking good in this outfit, I know I'm looking good, but usually when I get out of the car, only half the people look at me. The half called the women. Moving on. Right? Oh crap. Because I realized I didn't have my mask on. I walked back. People were looking at me like, I know that you mother jumper. You better put that mask on. I saw a couple other people about to get their phones up thinking I was going to pull a black man Karen at the place, some crap like that. I go back to my car. I grab my mask. I slap my mask on. And all of a sudden, all the people that were looking at me like, you rotten mother jumper, realized I had just made a mistake, and they resumed their activities because I am the kind of guy that will put on a mask because I give a crap about someone other than myself. But do you think anybody out there wants to wear a mask? Do you think there's people around going, I've always wanted to wear a surgical mask in public. Wearing surgical masks is one of my biggest dreams. Oh, if only there was a pandemic that killed lots of people so I can have an excuse to wear a mask. What? There is one? I feel bad for the people that are dying, but what about me? I love wearing masks. Oh, I have 19,000 masks in the house, and I've been dying to wear them in public, and now I can finally wear them in public and not feel like a freak. It's my kink. I love wearing masks. Everybody else here is looking annoyed because they got a mask on, but I'm secretly getting a boner. Why? Because I like wearing masks. No one's thinking that. We got to take care of each other, my friends. We got to do things sometimes we don't want to do for the greater good, right? Right? I don't want to. What I would like to do, I would like to say to the people that are always complaining about putting on masks, not the people, the people that are complaining, the people that you see in those videotapes when they go into the store and someone politely says, would you mind putting on a mask, ma'am? Because there's a pandemic right now. We want to make sure that we keep this establishment as virus free as possible. There's hand wipes at every station. I actually have a mask if you'd like a mask. No, it doesn't cost you anything. You can have a mask. We have masks for people who, just in case someone's mask rips or something like that, or if someone forgets a mask for whatever reason, we have masks. I ain't wear no mask, you libtard, and starts throwing food out the cart, right? Or an old guy trying to bum rush a guy twice his size to get into Walmart, like it's worth getting your ass beat by someone a third of your age to twice the size so you can go inside and spend 15 cents less on a gallon of milk or some crap like that, right? Or some lady walking around coughing on people purposely, right? Coughing on cancer patients purposely and all of that crap, right? They don't think about anybody but themselves. So what I would like to do is I would like to display and say and make a couple of other suggestions to those people because quite frankly, I've changed my mind. Yeah, just this second I've changed my mind, right? And I think you people that don't like to wear masks should go a little further, even further to exhibit the amount of freedom that you need to display. People that don't like to wear masks, I would like to say right now, don't you feel restricted in your car wearing that seatbelt? It's holding you back, right? You think that putting on a mask is like slavery? And maybe the fact that I vomited on you when you said that and wanted to slap the crap out of you because it was an ill-informed, stupid, racist comment. I'm saying right now, if a mask is like slavery, then being in your car with a seatbelt is like being in a penitentiary. Do you want to be in a penitentiary? You paid for that car. You pay for the car. If somebody goes to the registration and the insurance, it's in your name, which means you should be able to sit in your car and feel free. If you're a woman, you don't want that strap squeezing your chest yummies, do you? Hell no. Get that crap out of there. And if you're a man, you don't want that thing holding your back. Basically, when you wear a seatbelt, the government is saying you're a punk. Oh, the government is calling you a punk in your own car. You're not going to put up with that crap, are you? Get that seatbelt off, you punk. And lady, get that seatbelt off, you little wuss. Get it off. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Keep that safety belt off. You need to feel free. And I'm all for your freedom. Okay, you're about to go into the store? Let me ask you a question now that you feel free by not wearing those seatbelts that the damn government is trying to control you with. I mean, I wouldn't put up with that if I was you, right? Well, let me ask you a question. Isn't it annoying that your car has gotten a little older and after all these years, every once in a while, you have to jiggle your key into the damn keyhole to open up the door, to unlock the door? Isn't that a pain in the neck, right? That's not freedom. That's control. That's control. They're telling you. The people that made that car are telling you, you better lock your car door. They're trying to take away your freedom. Leave your car unlocked. F Toyota. They can't tell you what to do over there trying to strap you in with this stupid safety belt, trying to tell you you have to lock your doors. That is not freedom. No, it's not. Okay, now you can go into the store. Wait a minute, I just thought of something else. Don't you hate fumbling around in your pocket for those keys? Isn't it stupid? Don't you feel like a punk? Think about that. That's Toyota trying to control you again. And let me ask you a question. You got those house keys on there. Are you at your house? No. So basically your house is taking away your freedom. It's almost as if your house is telling you, treating you like a dog, saying, hey, human, carry around these keys even though you're not coming home anytime soon. Oh, I can't believe your house is calling you a punk and Toyota's calling you a little wuss. Leave that door unlocked. Don't wear your safety belt and put those keys in the ignition. Just leave them right in there. Why fumble around in your purse, right, ma'am? Why fumble around in your pants, right? Hey, dude, you wore those big keys attached to your belt, to your waist. How many times have those keys hit you in the balls? Think about it. Toyota, their car key, the house keys are hitting you in the balls. Not only are they controlling you, but they're hitting you in the nuts. I wouldn't let any keys hit me in the nuts. Put that key back into the ignition, leave the door unlocked, and don't you think about wearing your safety belts. Okay, now you can go into the store. Ma'am, let me ask you a question. Aren't you sick and tired of carrying around that heavy purse? You know what you're going into the store for, right? You know what you're going into the store for, so why you gotta carry all that stuff around? It's as if your husband who bought you that purse is saying, listen, honey, I'm the man and you ain't nothing but a broad. So carry this heavy bag. And I wouldn't let your husband's controlling you. That's disgusting. Hey, buddy, that wallet that your wife got you, you didn't want that wallet. You liked your old chewed up wallet. It's almost as if your wife is saying, hey, I want to remind you that you're my property by making your butt uncomfortable. If I was you, lady, over there, I wouldn't carry that purse. I'd tell my husband to kiss my butt. And sir, you over there with your wallet, whatever your wife is doing, she's trying to control you. So this is my message to you. Don't be controlled by your husband over there or your wife over there. Leave your purse and your wallet on the front seat of your car. Don't even thinking about closing and locking the door. Don't let Toyota tell you what to do. Leave your house keys and the car keys in the ignition. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to be controlled. You don't want the liberal media telling you what to do, right? Every time you turn on the television, it's the liberal media with their car key. They always got those reports about how everybody's going to break into your house. You don't have to believe that crap. They were lying to you about the virus, weren't they? Well, don't you think they're going to lie to you about other things? So do what I say. Leave your car unlocked. Leave your wallet and your money on the front seat. Leave your ignition key into the ignition. Leave the door unlocked, and you head into Walmart as a free person, and don't wear a mask either. Yeah. And they walk away because they're stupid, right? And they go to the front door and they spend 15 minutes arguing with the person at the front door of the damn Walmart, right? But they don't get in, right? And I'm sitting two rows down in my car as I watch the teenagers who've been looking at them the whole time get in their car and drive away with their shit. And of course, I didn't let them know what car I was in because they'd want to come over and kick my ass. I duck down and I wait. And then they go, somebody's laughing. Where's the laughing coming from? It's definitely not me, the guy that gave you that bad advice and then sat back and laughed at the consequences. Where is he? Where is he? And then I peel off in my mighty Toyota Camry. I wouldn't do that. But doesn't that scenario sound a little bit stupid? Getting all worked up over little things that aren't really that important, thinking somebody's trying to control you, when essentially all they're really doing is trying to give you a little bit of advice from experts that make suggestions. They say if 80% of us wore the mask, we could knock this coronavirus down drastically. Knock it right down, right? If 90% of us or 100% of us wore it, we could have probably be way out of the woodworks by now. We could be probably by now, we might even be heading back to normalcy right now, doing all the dumb crap we were doing before we started arguing about stuff we shouldn't have been arguing about. But sometimes in a large group, if you really think about it, there are people that just want to be contrarians. And normally that's not really that big of a deal. If you got a bunch of people at a party, you got 100 people at the party, and 20 of those people are kind of wallflowers, kind of Debbie or Dougie Downers, right? It doesn't really matter. They go, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm having that much fun. You go, oh, that's too bad. You give them a pat on the shoulder and you walk over to some people that are having a great time. And eventually all the downer dopes are sitting on the chairs, sucking down one drink, looking at television, even though everybody else is having a great time, right? Doesn't matter. Everybody's out in the back barbecuing, having a great time, laughing and joking and grooving. And these dumbasses are upstairs complaining like a bunch of punks. In that scenario, you can walk away from them. Their negative attitude, their negative everything is upstairs in the house, or maybe they even leave early. It doesn't affect you at all. But in this particular scenario, their bad attitude and their desire to be a contrarian is communicable. It's a communicable thing, right? Man, this sucks. I was having a great time. You're right. This does suck. I'm going to walk over to a bunch of people having a good time, touch one of them, and make them think it sucks too. This sucks. And then all of a sudden the host comes out of the bathroom, and there were 100 people in the party. 20 of them infected a bunch of people. Now all of a sudden, of the 100 people in the party, there was 20 that were infected, and now 40 people at the party feel like crap. Now 60 people at the party feel like crap. 70 people at the party feel like crap. Oh no. It infected them. And that's what's going on right now. We could be heading towards the end of this crap, like everybody else is, to the end of this crap. This crap could be over. But unfortunately, there are some of us who just won't listen. Put the mask on, you bastards. Right? I'm starting to sound like some of the people that I knew, that I saw in the news from one of the places I used to live. I used to live in Manhattan. And when it was time when the coronavirus was going nuts, there were people literally standing on the balconies of their house, looking out the window, seeing people outside, and they'd yell, hey, you over there, put your freaking mask on. Yeah, put your freaking mask on. We can't get through this if you don't put your freaking mask on. Yeah, put that mask on. Yo, man, over there, man, put your mask on, man. And that's what you would hear. If only we could take those people and have them do a Put the Mask On Man tour and have them go to all the places and shame the bastards that won't put the damn masks on. That would be beautiful. But since they can't do it, I'll do it. Hey, well, obviously my audience is full of smart people, so I know you're all wearing your mask. But if somehow some people who are stupid hear this during the time that this virus is still active and damaging people and killing people and all of that, if that happened, I would just have to say this. For me, S. Anthony Thomas, I would say this. Put the mask on, you bastards. All right, folks, that has been episode 389. I am back, my friends, and I want to thank you for missing me. I am back. And now I'm going to say goodbye the way I always say goodbye, and I want you to do with me on the count of 3. If you remember, because I've been gone for a little while. If you remember, and if you don't remember, listen to me do it. Then rewind this and then do it with me. Okay, fantastic. We're going to do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. S. Anthony out.
Go. S. Anthony Thomas. Go. S. Anthony Thomas. Go. S. Anthony Thomas. Go. S. Anthony Thomas. Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and smile. Go ahead and giggle. We're gonna get wild. Go ahead and clap. Go ahead and cheer. We're gonna have a good time while up in here.